Cline. Let me hear from you out there. Y'all are a fine group of folks. And we thank y'all for coming out here to Vegas with us. And we're going to get this program rolling here momentarily. And be right on with the program itself. And ladies and gentlemen, would you put your hand together for Miss Patsy Cline?
Start my life anew. Instead of having sweet dreams about you, you don't love me, it's plain. I should hate you the whole night through, instead of having sweet dreams about you. Start loving someone new, instead of having sweet dreams about you. Thank you.
All sweet dreams.
Welcome to the men here in Las Vegas.
Yes, welcome folks. He Called Me Baby is our next song.
He called me baby, baby, all night long. Used to hold and kiss me until
next song will be Anytime.
You shake a leg if you want. Anytime you're feeling lonely, anytime you're feeling blue, anytime you feel downhearted, that will prove your love for me is true. Anytime you're thinking about me, that's the time I'll be thinking of you. So anytime you say, hey, you want me back again, that's the time I'll come on home to you. Anytime, anytime. Anytime you feel downhearted, that will prove your love for me is true. Anytime you're thinking about me, that's the time I'll be thinking of you. So anytime you say, hey, you want me back again, that's the time I'll come on home to you. Yeah, that's the time I'll come on home to you. Thank you.
Oh, what a good job. Our next song is my favorite, one of my favorites, Someday. Beautiful song. Y'all listen up, guys.
You know, this sounds like Las Vegas to me. I know that someday you'll want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody else, you expect me to be true and to keep on loving you. And although you're feeling blue, you think I can't forget you until someday you'll want me to want you. When I am strong for somebody new, and although you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I won't you. I know that someday you're gonna want me to want you. When I am strong for somebody else, and although you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I won't you know I'm not gonna want you, and I want you.
Patsy, I believe you got rid of that frog friend you had back in Winchester.
I took 2 flies.
All right. Back in Baby's Arms will be our next song. It's Patsy Cline right here at the men. in Las Vegas.
I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong, back in baby's arms. Don't know why we quarreled. We never did before. Since we found out how it hurts, I bet we never quarrel anymore. I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong, back in baby's arms. Thought I didn't need his love till he took it away. Now I'm right back where I belong, and in my baby's arms I'm gonna stay. I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong, back in baby's arms. Back in baby's arms. Back in baby's arms. Thank you.
And our next song is one of my favorite and the future song title of the Always Patsy Cline Fan Club. Little Always.
I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true, always. When the things you plan need a helping hand, I will understand. Always, always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, and not for just a year, but always.
And our next song we're going to be doing for you here at the Mint is Heartaches.
Oh, yeah. You men know all about that, don't you?
Heartaches, heartaches. My loving you meant only heartaches.
favorite songs I think about every time I go to the beach. Little Love Letters in the Sand with Patsy Cline.
Oh my. On a day like today, we pass the time away, writing love letters in the sand. How you laughed when I cried each time I saw the tide take our love letters from the sand. You made a vow that you would always be true, but somehow that vow meant nothing to you. Now my poor heart just aches with every wave that breaks over the letters in the sand. You made a vow that you would always be true, but somehow that vow meant nothing to you. Now my poor heart just aches with every wave that breaks over the letters in the sand.
And my favorite song of all, I think it was written for Earl Scholes and Jim McCoy, a little Imagine That.
Imagine me still loving you after all you put me through. Well, I can't help it, I just do. Imagine that, and that's not the hand. Imagine this, if you can. Well, I've stood more than I should stand, but I'd still take you back again. Imagine that, ain't that land? Can you believe I swallow my pride? Oh, well, yes, yes, I guess you can.
Kansas City to do the DJ's benefit that passed away. And we leave Las Vegas. I want you to do a little leaving on your mind, Miss Patsy Cline.
I think that's not correct.
I bet it's not, but I bet we'll get it right.
I bet we will.
There we go.
If you've got leaving on your mind, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If you've got leaving on your mind, if there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, don't leave me here in a world filled with dreams that might have been. Hurt me now, get it over. I may learn to love again. If there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart.
All right, Miss Patsy Cline, right here at the Mint Theater in Las Vegas. What a wonderful program you did, young lady.
Well, I want to thank all of you for going to the Mint with me, because it's been a blast and a ball, and the whole thing has been wonderful. And I am so happy to be here with you. And I hope you come back to see me.
Well, I can assure you that they will. These folks,
I sure hope so.
we certainly appreciate you coming out. You know, we got to talk about now. You leaving here, going to Kansas City to do this benefit for Cactus Jack.
We are.
And I'm telling you, it's going to be a good trip for you. And Jolson's got to get back to Winchester. I got a radio station to run there.
I know.
They might take me off the payroll.
They might do that.
Kind of like they did you when you left me.
Then
you
I
know?
might have to put you on mine.
You didn't keep getting them checks from the radio station like you did in the Army, right?
Oh, I did.
But at any rate, we certainly have enjoyed this trip, and I'm going on back to Winchester, and you just get ready to go to the folks out there in Kansas City and have a good time.
Well, I'll do that, and you be careful going on.
You've had some bad luck here.
Well, you know, I had rheumatic fever when I was a baby, and almost killed me, and I had that car wreck, and that almost killed me, and I'll tell you what, the third one would be a charmer, or it will kill me.
Well, we hope that it's not the latter, Patsy, and we will see you back in Winchester. How about that?
That sounds good, and I've enjoyed it so very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Patsy Cline right here, all right. And now we're right here back in Winchester, Virginia, and Patsy is on her way to Kansas City and doing the benefit there. She'll be back here in a few days, and when she comes back in, oh, okay. Goodness gracious, I'm getting some terrible news here. Hold, radio audience WINC, hold on 1 minute, please. Oh, it seemed, goodness gracious. Oh, terrible news. There's been a terrible plane crash just outside of Nashville in Camden, Tennessee. Plane crash has flown by Randy Hughes, has crashed into the Camden, Tennessee mountains. Oh my goodness, and there's no survivors. Those killed were Randy Hughes, Patsy Cline, Hawkshaw Hawkins, and Cowboy Copus. Goodness gracious, I can't believe that. We've lost all those, excuse me, all those wonderful country stars, and along with my best friend Patsy, who I kind of feel like I came up with. And y'all, please bear with me. And I've been asked to report this death to Patsy's family. Oh, how am I going to face Hilda with this information? But I guess, old Jolton's got a job to do, and I'll just have to kind of do the best I can. But since we've lost Patsy in such a short tenure of her career, just 15 years, I'd like to take this opportunity as a radio announcer to read to you some of her accomplishments that she has accomplished over this period of time. From 608 Kent Street in Winchester, Virginia to Las Vegas, Nevada. Patsy has exceeded all of her dreams by the age of 30 years old. In 1960, she was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. In 1961, she performed at Carnegie Hall in New York City. In 1967, after her death, she received the Greatest Hits album of best-selling album of any female artist, which is a platinum album. In 1973, she was the first female artist to be inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Oh, what an honor. In 1995, she received the National Recording Artist Lifetime Achievement Award, and that's quite an honor. In 1999, she received her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And this was achieved by a friend of ours with the local Always Patsy Cline fan club. His name is Mario, and he's from California. And we're so proud of him. He worked many years to get this accomplishment. We have a picture of that up here, folks, if you'd like to take a look at it before you leave. In 2010, Winchester finally accepted Patsy Cline as one of its own. They named Labor Day weekend as Patsy Cline weekend. And we, as fan club members, we attend this party every year. It's called the Block Party there in Winchester. And we attend that to celebrate the life and times of Patsy Cline and the many things that she accomplished in her lifetime. And in 2014, she was honored by the Shenandoah Travel Association, the 54th Annual Shenandoah Bowl, for unparalleled commitment to the Shenandoah Valley's tourism industry. She has had some accomplishments in her lifetime and in her short career, and her goals have all been achieved in just 15 years. Folks, I would like to welcome my wife, who has wrote this program and has it copyrighted. She wrote the script, and Charlie Dick and Julie Fudge, who is the husband of Patsy Cline and Legacy Incorporated, is aware of our program, and they're in support of it. They know we do a lot of benefits around the country, have done in the past, and will do some more in the future to bring money into the Patsy Cline program, and also to just remember the legend Patsy Cline. So now I'm going to invite my wife out if she's going to sing with Patsy Cline herself on Patsy's CD, Just a Closer Walk with Thee.
But thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to just a closer walk with Grant, Jesus, is my plea. Daddy, walking close to thee. feeble life is over. Time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely on to thy kingdom shore, to thy when life's sun sinks in the west, Lord, may I have done my best. May I find sweet peace and rest in that happy home of the blessed. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be.
Ladies and gentlemen, and this concludes our program with the Daily Walking with Patsy and Life and Times of Patsy Cline. We want to thank you immensely for attending our production tonight. And you know, we could spend hundreds of dollars, as I said earlier, and we could walk many streets, and we can shake many hands, and we can introduce ourselves all over this community. But the best advertisement we could ever get is you. So if you're staying in a motel, a cabin, go to a restaurant, visit a friend, whatever you're doing in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, if you like what you saw tonight, tell somebody about it, please. This theater can, I know we can fill this theater up. We got 220 seats in here, and we've got other entertainment that comes in other than the Patsy Cline show. The Patsy Cline performance is 4 nights a week. We do a matinee on Tuesday from 3 to 5. We do a program on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night at 8 o'clock. And we want to continue that, and we want to continue to offer the other entertainment that we're going to be offering. We have a Johnny Cash and a June Carter 2-hour show. We're going to have a Dolly Parton and a Kenny Rogers show. We're going to have occasionally an Elvis show, as if Pigeon Forge needed another one of those. We have one. And the guy that does our Johnny Cash and our Elvis is our pastor. He's a Wesleyan preacher. His picture's back here. He and his wife. He does a wonderful job on Elvis. He does a wonderful job on Johnny Cash, and his wife sings June Carter and Loretta Lynn. And we've got a Jeff Foxworthy that's coming in to do some comedy. We've just got all kinds of things that's going to be happening at this theater on our other nights during the week. And if you tell somebody about this theater, please, if you would. And we also have CDs. We have a Volume 1 and a Volume 2 CD that we've just recorded. It's Carol mostly, and Bobby and myself are on these things. And of course, you can just skip over mine if you'd like, but listen to Bobby and Carol. They're the real talent in this show. But we have some exclusive items too. It's only offered if you're a fan club member of the Always Patsy Cline. Otherwise, we can sell them because they've given us approval to do this. If you want a t-shirt, we have some back there. We have different sizes. And those are exclusive items. If you
But
remember,
we don't make any money off of
we
these.
don't make any money on, all the money on these items go back to the Patsy Cline Fan Club. And we also, while we're talking about that, we have applications for you to become a fan club of the Patsy Cline Fan Club. It costs $25 a year for a couple. And that's very cheap. You get all this information about Patsy Cline Legacy Incorporated and what's going on. So if you want to buy some of our items, we got some refrigerator magnets back there, pictures of Patsy. We got these CDs. And the CDs, by the way, are what helps support our theater. One is $15, or you can get both for $25 if you'd like to have them. And Carol will be happy to sign them for you. She's going to head back that way right now.
And also, someone that was at our program, I think maybe the third night we were open, it was an executive individual from TripAdvisor. If you were to go put in TripAdvisor, Pigeon Forge, and go to number 67, that's where I am now, down on the totem pole. But if you liked what you saw tonight, including my frog strings in my throat, as Patsy would call them, if you'd like to comment about the show, that helps us out too as well.
This gentleman didn't tell us who he was. He just happened in, he and his wife, and they sat somewhere second or third row. And from the first time Carol came out and sang the Blue Moon in Kentucky, I noticed he never really took his eyes off of her. And I thought, well, he's either amazed by her or he just likes what he hears. And at the end of the show, he said, "This is your wife?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Well, I want to introduce myself to you." He said, "I'm going to use this video that I took tonight and these pictures, and I'm the CEO of this I guess it's internet travel." And he said, "Normally we charge to put this on, but my wife she's a Patsy Cline nut." He said, "She drags me everywhere she hears about a Patsy Cline show." But he said, "This is one of the best programs we've ever seen, and I'm going to put you on it for nothing." So we're on there now, and he said, "You don't want me to tell you what we normally charge for this. But we're on there, and I don't know what it cost, and I'm not going to worry about it because he's not going to send me a bill." So again, if you like what you saw tonight, please tell somebody about it. We love you guys for coming. Thank you so very much. We hope that you enjoyed yourself. Good night. God bless you.